I was invited to Fit Body by some friends. I had about 50 pounds more to lose, and I stayed around 200 pounds. So I was still overweight, but when you compare it to 340 pounds, like, right, everything is about perspective.
Yeah.
And so I felt great in that time. And then my friends invited me to a Fit Body, and I had started walking again. Just literally one morning woke up and I just told my husband, I'm gonna go for a walk.
Yeah.
And I grabbed his Michigan sweatshirt and I put it on, and I didn't even have walking shoes because
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I went for walking, and then I just like never stopped walking. Like I was like Forrest Gump, like I just walked and walked
around the world.
everywhere. I just walked, and I really enjoyed that, and I started losing more weight, and then that made me like refocus on my nutrition again, and then it just kind of snowballed. And then my friends had seen that I had made some progress in that and invited me to Fit Body. They were going in on a Groupon, and for whatever, like it truly was like a God moment when I look back on it, because I never would have done that in my whole life. I was have some PTSD over like junior high and high school gym, right? And so I never would have said yes, but for whatever reason I did. And I went home and I bought the Groupon, and they said, oh, it's really expensive, so I'm not sure we'll do it afterwards, but we're gonna do it for the Groupon. I'm like, okay. So I did it. I showed up. I cried in the parking lot.
Before you went in?
Before I went in. I was actually late, like the biggest Fit Body faux pas of the world, because I was terrified. But I did go in, and it really is like a testament to how like one choice can change your whole life.
Yeah.
Because I went in, was welcomed by them. I did the workout, never had done a push-up in my whole life. Did my first push-up at Fit Body in Clovis, and they treated me well and didn't embarrass me or humiliate me or judge me. They understood me. And so there I stayed. I just became super passionate about all things Fit Body pretty quickly.
Wow, did you find a group of people that you enjoyed working out with there?
Of course, yes. Yeah, there were some moms that also like worked. A couple of them, I homeschooled my kids, so there were a couple that homeschooled, and so when they would get their kids to their afternoon activities, we'd all kind of show up there.
Yeah.
It was a really solid group of people that were like me. Yeah. Like I didn't have to feel intimidated because the coaches already knew the workout. They knew the workout I did yesterday. They knew the workout we were gonna do tomorrow. I knew that I was gonna be taken care of and safe. I was with people that were like me, that had the same values. Yeah, and so just kind of settled in there, and then was able to lose the last 50 that I lost.
Wow, so you completely changed the blueprint for your family.
Completely.
Like you said, I'm going to leave all of these things that I was born and raised around in the past, and you just completely changed it.
Completely.
You were the one that
I
changed
was the one.
the
Yeah,
blueprint.
I'm
you were
really
the one.
the damn one. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm the damn one. Like it stops with me. And it truly, truly did. My children are all fit and healthy and strong, and they're dancers, and my daughter just went away to college in Southern California, and as soon as she got there, she said, I'm joining the fitness club. Like
It makes you feel so good.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was just like, oh,
You go,
yay,
girl.
Yay
Yeah.
for fit friends, right?
Yeah.
Like with fit friends, they'll be taking care of each other, and
Right.
they're going to have the right kind of mindset and priorities. Like so it just, my older daughter works out at our boot camp with us, and she's relentless and does Spartan races and is a dancer. Like they're healthy and beautiful and strong, because I know how debilitating that obesity struggle is.
Can be, yeah.
And not just in the physical realm, but in all ways, and how limiting it can be. To know that they don't have that to deal with it's so powerful
Everything,
to
yeah.
me. It's everything, because now my grandchildren are going to be healthy, active, beautiful, strong
Right.
children,
Right. Now, how old were they when you started going to Fit Body, and what did they say about? Because they were older, right?
A little bit, yeah. So my oldest was a teen, and my daughter was actually at Joffrey Ballet School in New York, and I texted her and said, I just did a boot camp, and she was like, I'm sorry, who has my mom's phone? So I was being active, I was taking care of myself, but that
Not
was
going to boot camp.
so outside
Yeah.
of who I was. So they were teens. My youngest two were single digits, I think. They were. And so they loved it. Like they started going, and they would have to sit and wait for me, and it was great because they were able to sit and wait for me, right? And it was 30 minutes, and I could just be on our way. Yeah. So if they had to be with me, it was no problem. And so then they bought into Fit Body almost as quickly as I did. Like,
Did they ever do any classes with you?
of course.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. And my older daughter, she's there almost every day. Yeah, at our gym. Works out, drives 30 minutes to get to us.
That's
then
awesome.
Goes off and
Is she a coach?
She's not.
No?
No,
Do you
she's a
think she'll
ballet
ever
teacher.
wanna be a
She's a dance teacher.
Okay.
So
She's busy.
She's very
Yeah.
busy, and she's in college. So, but she makes it a priority to come and do that, and so that is for me like it's super meaningful that I get to be a part of our brand, and I get to be an influence within our brand and reach out to people that were like me.
Yeah.
But beyond that, like the most meaningful thing is the impact, like the legacy of that for my children.
Right.
The biggest.
Oh, I think so too. That is so impactful.